BearPodcast 416. Just makes you all fuzzy inside.
So was it all lube? What kind of lube?
Okay, you ready?
But but in the picture that he's got on, it looks like he's got a bear.
I got to see lots of bears playing.
What? You mean you didn't have your podcast equipment with you?
It's actually plants killing zombies. Would it be better to go there and then get sick afterwards? Well,
I don't know. It depends on what you get sick with. Me and James have a lot in common. We're both pasty like. Matt Bear Prop. Don selling his thong. Having it auctioned off, I think he got $150 just for his thong.
Your question of the week.
The second question of the week.
Oh, really? You want instant gratification?
Yeah, those bears get around. Everybody knows everybody in this world. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bear Podcast. This is episode 416. And I am Ray.
I am Nard.
And that's Dave sitting.
And Dave is...
I'm back.
I'm back. He's in the background there right now. He's our in-studio guest. So welcome, everyone. And here's a podcast based in Houston, Texas. And we're recording this on April 23rd, on a Monday.
On a Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And my allergies are in full swing from this weekend, so I'll be scratching my nose all
Me too.
night long.
I've been having some... I don't know, what do you call it? Sinus thing?
Yeah, drainage.
Drainage because of...
Well, Saturday was such a beautiful day here.
Oh,
I couldn't
yes.
help but open the house up and put fans in
beautiful.
the windows, and it was perfect. So
I love the weather.
Of course, you have to deal with the allergies when you do that. So
Yeah, that's true. It's a beautiful day just last weekend, but well, Mike was in town. Mike was in town, so he came over Friday night. But before that, Friday, Dave and I and a couple of friends, we went to watch Cabin in the Woods, which you watched last week, and we kind of talked about it.
Yes.
Last week also. So now we can talk about it. We can
Spoiler alert for the ones who haven't seen it. But I told you, everybody died.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies.
Everybody, even the little yellow devil children that were in there that beat it.
I like the term when the guy said either we die for, what is it? He dies for everyone, or he dies with everyone. So.
Well, we see what he did.
You see what he did.
The best line of the movie is when he went humanity.
Humanity.
If you see the movie, you'll
yeah. But the since it's a Joss Whedon film, it's got some of Dollhouse characters, like the guy who played Topher in Dollhouse and Whiskey. They're in the same. They're also.
I was expecting to see a lot more characters, but but you also had you had Thor in there. This was his first American movie.
Oh, really?
So
where's he from originally? Australia,
I think.
He's
Australia or New Zealand. It's one of those two. It's one of those down under countries. It's way down.
Down under.
From
the down under. So we went out. Actually, we ate at the Red Robin for a while because we got hungry. You always eat first. You have to feed the bears first before watching a movie. And
Red Robin.
we went to the Red Robin with Dave here, and John, Paul, and Gary,
and
not Wayne.
and
not Wayne.
Not
Wayne showed up, but he had he had got better.
We are hurt.
I guess he got better text from somebody or a booty call. He said it wasn't a booty call though. So
it was
He
not.
said it wasn't.
he said it wasn't a
I
booty
don't believe
call.
him.
So we'll see.
It was not a booty call.
Clearly, he had someone cooler to hang out with than us.
Yes.
I don't see how that's possible. Really,
Who's
I don't
cooler
either.
than us?
Right.
Gosh.
can't get any cooler or nerdier.
That's gonna be our
than us.
title of the show.
Clearly, there's something wrong with Wayne.
Yeah. Well, he just now figuring that out.
You're figuring it out right now. Hi, Wayne.
So
Okay. So actually, last Saturday, Mike and I just stayed in town because we had to attend a Filipino-Mexican party.
Now wait a minute. That's kind of redundant, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not redundant. It's not double redundant for the second time around. Again, no, it's not. It's actually a gay couple, friends of ours, and they had Filipino friends come over and Mexicans come over. So there was even prayer before dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, but it's in Spanish, so I don't understand. I didn't understand anything. And of course, the Filipinos brought.
They might have said it in English, but because you're so evil, you probably couldn't understand it.
Is that why I need subtitles?
Well, no. That's the whole thing. If you're a devil, you're not supposed to be able to understand. You can't recite the Lord's Prayer, and you don't.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
That's it.
Oh my God!
Maybe you might want to check, make sure they weren't speaking in English. Ask them, were y'all praying in English or Spanish?
Well, if they see saying Dios and what else? What did it say? Well, I can't. You're right. Maybe I I can't translate it. I only said amen.
Yellow devil.
That's the only thing I
Prove
could say. I could only say amen in the end. Yeah.
Man.
So we had lots of food, and we visited with a couple of friends of ours, Mark and Jason, and some gay friends of ours did the gay thing. They watched the opera. Oh.
There's always some opera queen somewhere.
Yeah. How was the opera, Dave?
The opera, when I was awake,
When you were
was
awake.
really good, actually.
It was so good, but I fell asleep. What is
It's
that
not really
again?
bad because it wasn't that it was bad that I fell asleep. It was actually really good.
But you know,
I was
the
also,
opera.
I had woken up at like 4 a.m. and flown to a foreign country that day.
Oh,
So-
okay, that's why. Yeah, jet lag.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. I mean, you used to watch operas before, or did you help in production, right?
I used to stage manage operas before.
You stage
Yes.
manager. See, super gay.
That's right.
Ray, super gay.
That's right.
Okay.
It wasn't over until the Fat Bear sang.
So you
Actually, it wasn't
started
over until the Fat Bear said, "Final curtain."
saying- Is that what you said
Yeah,
before? Final curtain?
Bring the curtain down.
Wow.
Once it was down, it was over.
Oh, okay.
After the bows, curtain down, over. Everybody go home.
How did you get the job as a stage manager for an opera?
You just
Apply.
apply.
You just applied?
Yeah. I
Okay.
spent a whole summer at Santa Fe Opera. I
Oh.
wasn't a stage manager there, but that's what got me into stage management.
Santa Fe?
Yeah.
You were in New Mexico?
For a whole summer, yes.
Wow.
Yes, a whole summer in Santa Fe. That's why I like Santa Fe, New Mexico so much.
I see. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You never told me you went to
Yes,
Santa
I
Fe.
did.
Did you stay for the balloon festival?
Hmm.
No, we worked our asses off when we were there. There was no time to really go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The hot air balloon.
What you got to
festival.
understand is in theater, when you do internships, it's kind of like slavery.
Mhm.
Oh, is it?
Yes, they expect you to work your ass off all day long, all night long, whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll give you a little pittance and a place to stay sometimes, and
That's it?
that's it.
Gosh. But anyway, okay. So that's your opera days. When was that? When you were in
A long
college?
time ago.
Oh,
Long time ago.
gosh, you were gay so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ray. So what about you? What's up with you?
Well, I went and had dinner with y'all Friday night, and I was going to go see that lovely, The Lucky One, the new Zac Efron movie, but
I thought you watched it with Julio. No.
no. I texted Julio and said, "Hey, do you want to go?" Oh, I've already watched it.
Oh, what an. Sounds familiar. Okay.
So I was like, okay. So going to a romantic comedy by yourself is the most depressing thing ever. So I didn't go.
Is this the movie with the military guy?
Yeah, where Zac Efron plays the military
Okay.
guy, and he finds a picture of this girl, and he bends down to pick it up. And while he's doing that, everybody behind him gets blown up. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
So and then when he gets back out of the army, he goes back and hunts her down and finds this girl and falls in love with her. And I'm sure that she finds out why he did it, and they break up, and then they're back together at the very end of the movie because it's a romantic comedy.
I'm sure it is. Oh God, it's so
So-
predictable.
so.
But it's a good Valentine's Day movie. I
But
guess.
apparently Julio said he gets to see his future husband half naked a lot, so he liked it.
He was half naked there.
Apparently he's running around in underwear or something like that.
Oh, okay.
What Julio said. So, and then Saturday we did the Bear Watch storage cleanup to get everything ready for that. And this is the last time I'm probably going to talk about push
for Bear Watch.
Push for Bear Watch. If you hadn't registered, there's about 5 or 6 spots left before we close registration down. So as soon as this thing comes out, you might want to see if you can register if you come into Bear Watch. So you can go to www.bearwatch.net, register there. If it says, "Oops, we have sold out," sorry, next year. But it is. But
You mean sold out of the hotel room?
no,
Or
sold out as in we can't let any more people
We
register.
cap the
We cap it, yeah,
we cap
Why?
the.
because there's only so many fat people you can sit around that pool.
Well, there are limits. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have more people, you're gonna have a bigger venue.
Yeah,
So
Right.
yeah,
so
it'd be
They're not be
nice.
capping any cute guys out.
Oh, we
well,
won't.
you know what? They should have registered early.
Yep. The cute
The
guys.
cutest guys are the
Should've.
ones that do whatever the hell they want.
Well,
Cute.
They don't get to come to Bear Watch. So we have limits. And we're not changing it because we don't want to be a big event.
Come to the beach.
So you can come to the beach on Saturday. You're always welcome to come down to the beach.
Everybody's welcome to the beach.
So,
okay.
And let's see. And then Saturday night, I went out had dinner with Marvin and went to the bars and saw some peeps and hung out and went to the Ripcord and it was
How's the Ripcord these days? Is it?
It was there, Ripcord. It was all cleaned up and bright, and nobody was sucking dick or anything. It was kind of depressing.
Yeah. Oh, everyone there watching and listening. It's Ripcord is the leather Levi bar of Houston, and it looks like it's not. It's not.
They had underwear night. There's a bunch of people running around their underwear. I didn't even think about it. So.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I thought that's Monday nights.
No, they did it Saturday night. They did it underwear night.
Oh,
so
okay.
Everybody's running around their underwear, so it's okay.
Many years ago, it was Monday night. All right.
And then, of course, Sunday, grilled some burgers, and y'all came over and we watched TV.
We watched
Game of
Thrones.
So, and while we were watching that, a topic came up. And what is that topic, Maynard?
Why does it seem that in movies and TV shows that bear guys always die? They're the first one who die. So it used to be the gay guys.
The gay guys that used to be in the movies back in the 60s and 70s, the gay guys were always the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they always killed them off, or they were always very lascivious and stuff like that. So now gays are kind of funny mainstream. So now it's the fat guy that gets killed all the time.
Yeah, it's really depressing. Like, when was it? Like last episode in the Game of Thrones, one of the cutest bears there.
That guy was hot.
He was hot. He even whipped out his dick to pee. But of course we didn't see it. But you know what he was doing. But then he was the first one to die.
So I don't understand why when they showed him dead on the ground, his cock wasn't still out.
Yeah, you're right. I said the same thing. We even rewinded it
by the dog.
No, it was
not. The dog bit it off.
The pants were closed.
It was a wolf.
It was a wolf.
The wolf
and then
ate it.
His entrails were,
maybe he had a 2-inch cock, and it was just covered by all the guts.
He probably did because he was a bear, but I still wanted to see it.
Yeah, so. It would have been more realistic if his pants were open because he was really peeing when he died.
Maybe when the thing attacked, he was stuffing back in. So I don't know. It just you never can tell.
Name another movie where or a TV show where the bear dies.
Any of the sci-fi shows, they're always killing off the fat guys.
Also in Game of Thrones, also there are a few ones.
No, in the zombie show, was it Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, The Walking Dead. Otis, the one who played Otis.
Not only Otis, but they also
pretty much any of the fat guys all died.
All the fat guys on that show died.
Why?
They ain't no skinny bitches left.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd have a great time dating, but there ain't no skinny bitches left. So y'all be screwed.
Always, they're not wearing red shirts, are they? So yeah, it's. What do you guys think? What other movies have you seen that the bear dies first? So it's just depressing that they have the bears die first.
I'm trying to remember what else we've watched.
They kill off Boromir in Lord of the Rings. He was kind of a big bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, okay, let's move on to
Woof, What a Bear. Our Woof, What a Bear this week is...
Yeah, that's it.
Nice butt.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what's your number?
Can I buy you a beer? Do you work out a lot? Do you come here often? Woof, what a bear.
Our Woof, What a Bear this week is James, a.k.a. DJ Sunny D on Growler. James is 43... Yeah, that's James.
That's James.
James is 43 years old. He's 6 foot tall, weighs 220 pounds. He lives in...
Moncton.
Is that
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick, Canada.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can't remember what my state codes are for Canada. I should know that. That's what I do all day long. Sonny D started DJing at the age of 8, armed with a bunch of old hand-me-down records and 8-track tapes. Now, for y'all that don't know, records are these round things, and you used to put them on a record player, and you used to put a thing on it, and it would spin and play. Kind of like a CD, but bigger, and a little bit more static. It wasn't all perfect. And 8-tracks was these big things that you used to have in your cars and your grandparents had.
Mm-hmm. I think I had that before. Not me. My cousins did. They had.
Yeah.
the
But 8-track
eight-tracks.
tapes are about as big as this pad here,
Mhm.
which is kind of funny. 8-track tapes, they came back as a
7-inch.
Kindle. So,
I remember we had 2 8-track tapes as kids. One was the Grease soundtrack. The other one was Saturday Night Fever.
Oh God.
oh Lord.
So wonder
My
why
grandmother
I'm
had
gay.
all country music.
And now you wonder why I'm gay.
My grandmother.
Yes.
Well, speaking of country, the Saturday Night Live, they did that on Glee last week.
Oh,
But
they
anyway.
did? Oh no.
It was good.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Did you just say Glee was good?
Glee was good.
Oh,
Oh, no.
So anyway, so 8-track tapes. He would set up in the classroom and hold dance parties at lunchtime. Fast forward a few years, and Sonny has played with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Tiesto, Funkmaster Flex, Benny Benassi, and Boy George. Come on, chameleon. He has toured across Canada and to the U.S. and even toured Europe. He is a regular at large festivals such as Evolve in Antigua, Nova Scotia, and Toronto. Pride. He holds residencies at clubs all over the east coast of Canada and is always on the road. When not DJing, Sonny enjoys traveling, surfing, and snowboarding and cycling.
Wow.
So y'all can find
Where did you find him?
DJ on
It's
Growler.
in Growler.
DJ Sunny D.
Thank
Sunny
you,
D on
James.
Growler. So,
I
yeah.
think Ray just tapped into his Bears and Bras
I know, right?
persona there for
What?
a second.
What?
Karma Chameleon.
Come a chameleon.
Come on, chameleon.
The Heart of Texas Bears present Unrun 8. This is from April 27 to 29 in Austin, Texas. This is our big give back to the Austin community, and it is your opportunity to join the Heart of Texas Bears for a fun-filled weekend and help support local charities. This year, the Unrun weekend is filled with lots of activities, hot bears, and hot fun. You don't want to miss this annual Mr. Hot Bear contest on Saturday night. So go to heartoftexasbears.org for more details.
And we're back. Welcome to Bear Podcast.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on to
The gay.
the geek and the bizarre.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Does
Jesus come to GCB? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Jesus comes to GCB.
Jesus. It's Jesus.
It's Jesus.
Jesus.
Here's the synopsis on the next Good Christian Bitches. When Amanda tries to put together an all-female barbecue team, you go, girl, to prove a point to her daughter, she recruits the helps of the Good Christian Bitches for the cook-off of the year. Meanwhile, Heather meets an attractive butcher, Calvin Aljanero. Is that how you say his last name? Alejandro. See, I cannot talk Mexican.
Alejandro.
Cricket purchases stud services from businessman Mason Massey. Grant Bowler's on there? Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be in there.
Carlene becomes frustrated with Rip, and Sharon tries to help Zach with his dealership problems. We all loved gazing at Grant Bowler's cooter on True Blood, and we appreciated his stint on Ugly Betty, in which we first came to appreciate the girth of his talent.
Girth.
What do
Nice.
I mean by that?
Girth.
Of course,
He's got
Kevin
the girth. Alejandro.
Alejandro has
Think
long
Lady
been an A&E
Gaga.
favorite and showed up promptly on the last year's After Elton Hot 100 from his stints as Santos on Ugly Betty and Jesus on True Blood. Did Grant and Kevin share the same casting agent?
Yeah.
Maybe. One of the things we've become used to seeing with Kevin with his tendency to get killed off shows we love, including the aforementioned Ugly Betty, True Blood, as well as Southland. He's only listed in one episode for Good Christian Bitches, which obviously means one thing: dead by the credits.
He's going to die again. Oh, I guess we spoiled it. Okay, so
Well, he might not die. He just might be on there for one short
yeah, maybe
thing.
Kevin is the boyfriend of Lafayette. Jesus. I mean, Jesus.
Jesus is the boyfriend of Lafayette.
Yeah, he's the
which was
Lafayette.
the father of the gay kid on Ugly Betty.
Okay, that's right.
Yes, he's the one that got shot or died or something. He got
God,
shot.
he
didn't
dies all the time. Then,
Yeah.
pretty scary.
The hot gays die. If it's not the gay bears, it's the hot.
It's the hot
gays.
gays, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right, let's move on to the geek. This is submitted by our friend Dave.
Hey.
Yay.
I
Okay,
don't know if I want anybody having these, especially you.
I know, right? Especially Dave. The real X-ray specs. New terahertz scanner lets mobile phones see through walls and through clothes. X-ray vision. The researchers claim it could allow DIYers to detect studs within walls.
Wait, it's a stud finder more than one way, isn't it?
I know. This is okay, so stud finder. Okay, so or it allows businesses to detect counterfeit money. At present, it's designed to work over a short range and works with a normal-sized microchip that could fit into phones or other handheld electronics. It's like a tricorder. So the team's research involves tapping into an unused range in the electromagnetic spectrum. Ooh. But the terahertz band of the electromagnetic spectrum, one of the wavelengths range that falls between microwave and infrared, has not been accessible for most consumer devices.
Because it fries your brain.
I know. And now we're going to put it on cell phones. So we've created approaches that open a previously untapped portion of the electromagnetic spectrum for consumer use and life-saving medical applications, said Dr. Kenneth O., professor of electrical engineering at UT Dallas. See, he's from Texas. So the terahertz range is full of unlimited potential that could benefit us all. So imagine that if we can have that on our iPhones.
I don't think so. My brain gets fried enough with the cell phones. I don't need anything else.
I'm sure. Aren't you going to take pictures? What if it's a hot guy right in front of you and you're just curious? Won't you snap a pic or something?
If I'm not that bad, I'll go up and talk to him and try to get in his pants.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise,
you don't like any first bases. You just go directly, right? Okay. Or
one of the things I read on that article in the comments is that certain Sony cameras already kind of run on those terahertz.
That's true.
See-through clothing.
I remember back then they pulled it out. These Sony cameras.
Well, if they pull it out, you don't need X-ray vision to see it because it's out for everybody to see.
No. Okay. So these Sony cameras, they had some kind of infrared doing that almost X-ray vision like capability, and Sony took it out of the market because of that. Was that
the REF focus there?
They could have made a fortune. Why would they take it out of the market?
Well, people are offended, of course, and they could get lawsuits. They don't want to suffer lawsuits. They just said it's a bug.
That technology is used at the airport anyhow because they see through everybody's clothes.
That's low density. X-ray.
Can you really see everything through the monitors?
I don't know. I don't work on machine. You know what I do.
Yeah. But y'all tested them and
We
stuff.
don't talk to those people.
You just walk through them.
No, you walk and you do this number and it goes.
I don't.
This last
even
week.
Go through security.
Just last week, I think it's in where was it? I think it was in Washington or somewhere. There was a guy who was protesting this, and he went through through security. He took up all his clothes. It's naked, buck naked.
That should have been your bizarre.
That should have been the bizarre, or it could be gay.
No, six-legged babies is worse.
Oh, okay.
It's more bizarre.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, men taking off their clothes and running around naked is nothing new in this crew.
That's actually becoming commonplace in airports, it seems.
Is it really? You mean you run around naked?
Me? No.
No? Okay.
People see me naked enough. I don't have to do it in the airport.
Ah, okay, all right.
No comment.
X2.
All right. Bizarre. Baby with 6 legs born in Pakistan. And all that nuclear bombing and stuff hasn't hurt him. Islamabad, a baby born in Pakistan's Sindh province, has 6 legs, with a doctor assessing that the removal of the parasitic limbs could be a serious and time-consuming medical exercise. Well, who the hell wouldn't think that? It's like the baby got 6 legs. The baby boy was born with extra limbs and secure. He was on Monday shifted to the National Institute of Child Health in Karachi.
So there's a video that accompanies this, but we'll probably link on this on the show notes.
But the little boy kind of looks like Ursula off of the Little Mermaid.
God.
He does. He's just like a big fat thing up here. There's like all these little legs down there.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty scary. But do you think they'll just take off? Did they pick one? I don't know. Which ones are
Well, I
working?
mean, I'm sure they have to go in and see which ones are actually functionable that could be used, and then they'll have to work out around that because you got hips and joints. And it was probably like with 6 legs, it was probably a triplet baby at one time. And
got absorbed.
And they absorbed, but it had already started forming the legs and stuff.
So does
Would
it
have been a
3
triplet.
penises as well?
I don't know.
It's possible.
I don't think so because it's just all legs. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, it's all legs.
So
kind of creepy.
Or maybe he didn't have a penis at all, and they can take one of those legs and reshape it so it's a penis.
Nice.
They really have a third leg.
Yes.
So, we're so mad. We're gonna burn in hell for this.
I know.
But I just thought it was interesting that something like this happened, and they're like, "This is major surgery." I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Oh yeah. Gonna take off one of his leg or
But you
four
also
of his
think
legs.
about that you got Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Iran with all the
You think it's
battles and stuff that's going on.
It's mutation?
That it's mutations and stuff.
Wow.
Because those those bunker bombs and the ones that pierce the sides of the armor plating on the tanks and stuff.
Yeah, armor piercing bullet.
All have radioactivity. They use a radioisotope to do that.
Do they really?
So there's been reports about all the radioactivity fallout left all over the countries over there. Because if you get next to one of the tanks that's been hit, the Geiger counter starts going.
Wow.
So
I think it's God just punishing them for being terrorists.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
So make the children suffer, not the parents.
That sucks. Wait.
Isn't that what God does?
Yeah.
No.
No.
But there's that thing about the sins of the father, so it might be. I don't know.
That could be it. Yeah.
So
Anyway, let's move on to audience
I hope the little baby
comments.
gets straightened out and ends up with 2 legs and a penis.
It doesn't matter. He'll just blow himself up someday anyway.
You're so bad.
So bad.
Remember, Dave at BearPodcast.
Yeah.
I think John's rubbing off on me.
Okay, so
See, that's what you get for hanging around that Euro trash.
let's move on to audience comments. We have here an email from our feature from last weekend.
Cliff.
From last week, I mean. Cliff. So on the show, you mentioned that y'all were going to Bear Week in P-Town. Woohoo!
Yes, we're going.
Yes, I may be going there also. So they are premiering Bear City 2 that week in P-Town, and I was an extra.
Oh.
And look for me at the Dick Dock scene. Oh,
Ooh,
you can
Dock.
reenact.
We will be podcasting from the Dick Dock.
Yes,
I
we'll be
guarantee
there.
it.
Yes.
If it kills us, we will be podcasting.
Okay, we have to do it. Right under there and do some reenactments of what you did the night before.
Me at the Dick Dock? I don't think so.
Okay. So you said it's already hot in Houston, huh? Well, short spring again. So he used to live in Houston, between New Orleans and Houston. Where is he now?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I think he's in New Orleans now.
He's in New Orleans. Although it's hot, I do miss it. And we had a pool for cooling off. Yeah. So
I
think the Mardi Gras. I think the one we were talking about last week.
We were talking about the Lords of Leather.
It's the Lords of Leather.
Yeah,
that's right. So I think Mardi Gras crew, you all may have been thinking of.
See, we don't have a
Leather.
producer anymore, so we don't have anybody to check facts or prompt us and stuff, and
we just wing everything.
We have to wing
everything.
So.
Also, Nard had it right. My permanent site at the Hillside. Oh yeah, Hillside Campgrounds is the Dude Ranch.
Right.
See,
and he actually sent us a picture of it. You should have put that up there.
Oh yeah, it will be. Yeah, with the U. So my joke is that our site is the Dude Ranch, and without you, it's just a ranch. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So. Wow.
And that's it. That's all we got this weekend.
That's what we have for this week. Yeah. So what's up this coming week? We have to book your flight. When do you plan to go? That Saturday?
We're doing the same thing you're doing.
Exactly the same flight?
Same thing.
Okay.
So
let's see what we can do. Oh, that's in the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We will check out flights for Ray. So
mm-hmm. You guys are getting in which day?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday afternoon.
Thursday and heading over Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Are you renting a car?
Huh?
Are you renting a car?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna pick us up, I think.
Oh, who's gonna pick y'all up?
Either that or Ray or Mike is going to either rent. We don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Take the ferry over.
Yeah, we might not even need the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so. What else do we have, Ray? What are we doing this week? Aren't we going to watch a movie? What are your Marvel plans? Or
what Marvel?
Is it next week or 2 weeks from now? When is the Avengers?
The 4th, May 4th.
Oh, Star Wars Day.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
That's right, Star Wars Day. So we're gonna watch Avengers on Star Wars Day. Okay. That'd be exciting.
Should be.
Mm-hmm. Is it how about is Iron Man 3 coming out this year too?
No.
No, is it
I don't
next
think
year?
so.
Yeah,
I think just Avengers is coming out.
just Avengers. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good Marvel movie.
Yeah.
We can watch.
And then, of course, your picture with Dark Shadows, the comic remake from Tim Burton's coming out on the 11th. So.
Oh, this one, yeah. What is it? Every family
It
has
looks
its
fun-
demons.
It looks hilarious. So
Oh yeah, of course. It's Johnny Depp.
yeah. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, so I guess we're gonna get out of here, and it's a weeknight, so
So we're not gonna do laundry. So y'all gotta get out.
okay.
Unless y'all gonna have to do laundry.
Get out of the studio. Okay, thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you want to contact us, send your emails to show@bearpodcast.com.
Or you can give us a call at the landline at 206-222-2327. That's 206-222-BEAR. Give us a call and leave us a message, and we'll play it on the show.
Yes, and subscribe via iTunes and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And go to the official website at bearpodcast.com. Also, you can subscribe on YouTube. And look at that face. Well, thank you, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just closing off.
Thank you, Dave, for joining us in studio. And didn't you just subscribe? I saw you subscribe. Did you?
I subscribed on the YouTube one because I wanted to watch it in high definition on YouTube.
Yes, it's high def on YouTube. So go to youtube.com/bearpodcast. You can see the video on in high def. So, all right. So thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we will catch you guys next week. Many wolves and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear.
Is that
Have
camera?
you done this before?
Huh?
Have you done this before? It's only episode 400.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 416. This is Bear Podcast. Shit, I fucked it up too.
Up. Okay. I'm just checking the audio. What if it's not recording? We're screwed.
Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon.